and I could keep going, in Mitch McConnell's Kentucky. And are they really going to be able to explain to their constituents, well, you know what? We didn't pass that to keep you in your apartments or to keep you in your home, your family homes, because Ted Cruz and Tom Cotton and people who want to be president 4 years from now, because they didn't want us to pass it. And we just didn't have the power, the strength to roll them and get it passed. Are they going to really say that? I mean, and also, when people are lined up to vote and they can't vote or they find out that their ballots, their mail-in ballots, their absentee votes, ballots don't get there in time because Republicans wouldn't pass legislation now in August. I'm warning you again, Republicans, like I started warning you in March. All right? I'm trying to help you here. If there's chaos in November and you say no to giving the post office the money it needs, the funding it needs, to giving states the funding it needs to protect American democracy this fall, it'll be another mark against you. Just like this pandemic, just like I've been telling you, just about every single day since March, to make your president take this virus seriously, to stop lying to the American people, to stop being Pollyannish to the American people, to stop making promises that obviously were never going to be fulfilled, to stop saying we're going to be able to open by Easter, we're going to be able to open by Memorial Day. Good Lord, the 4th of July is come and gone. And it's only getting worse, and it's only getting worse because you didn't hold your president to account in March. Americans keep dying because you didn't hold your president to account in March. Hell, you wouldn't even start wearing masks until recently. Some of your governors wouldn't let localities pass mask ordinances. Like, what is that about, right? You've screwed this up terribly. You're probably going to lose the presidency of the United States Senate and the House. So here's another chance. Here we are in early August, all right? I'm going to try to help you again. I shouldn't. I don't know why I do. You know, people tell me my problem is I care too damn much. Well, I really do. I care too damn much. So here I am again, telling you, do your job. Push the president to be responsible on the pandemic. Push Mitch McConnell to pass economic relief that will help struggling Americans at least get a paycheck, that will keep them in their apartment, that will keep their family in their townhome, that will save their American single-family home for a year. Donald Trump talks about the American, what does he call it? The boogie-oogie American crazy-ass dream or whatever he calls it. Some stupid tweet about the American dream. You know what the American dream is? The American dream is to be able to feel security living in your own home or your own apartment with your family. And that dream is being torn away from so many Americans right now because of the economic fallout of this pandemic, which did not have to be this bad. But since it is this bad because you didn't listen to the warnings from Joe Biden in January or so many of us starting in March, a lot of people are suffering, and you got to help them now. And yeah, it's going to cost a lot of money. And for a small government conservative, yeah, it makes me flinch. But we have no choice. Just like you have no choice, you have to make sure that American democracy is protected this fall, and make sure that everyone who wants to vote can vote, whether Donald Trump gets reelected or whether Joe Biden gets elected. You have to do that, and it's early August, okay? Don't screw up like you did on the pandemic. Hold the president accountable on the pandemic. Make him get real. Protect Americans who are suffering, who are about to be evicted, okay? That's real to them. They're more than a crosstab in your polls. And finally, make sure every vote is counted. Whether Trump wins, Biden wins, whether McSally wins, Kelly wins, at the end of the day, that's not your job to worry about. Your job is to protect American democracy. And right now, you're not doing it. Right now, you're not protecting American workers. Right now, you're not protecting American lives. When Mitch McConnell comes back, tell him that.